Let's open the doors and bring him out, huh?
I've been so many places, I've seen so many faces, but nothing compares to these blue and yellow purple hills. I've climbed the highest mountain, once or twice, but who's counting? But nothing compares to these blue and yellow purple hills.
Cool, calm, just like my mom, with a couple of lawsuits inside her palm. It's Mr. Mischief with a trick up his sleeve. Roll up on you like Christopher Reeves. I can't describe the vibe I get when I drive by 6 people and 5 I hit. I started a marsh pit, squashed the chick and lost the foster kids. This room makes me hallucinate, and I sweat till I start losing weight, till I see dumb shit start happening. Dumber than Vanilla Ice trying to rap again. So bounce, bounce, come on, bounce. Say, come on, bounce. Everybody in the house doing math to the women in the thongs with their asses out. We don't want, better ask around. D12 throws the bombers bash in town. Bizarre, your mama's help me get her on the couch before she passes out. Come on.
Bump that, someone help the nine. He's upstairs wrestling with Elton John.
Hey, Vine, you see me stepping on these leprechauns?
It gotta be. It's gone.
Yeah, I took a with some Parmesan.
Fight number 3 is brought to you by Fightality Boxing. This fight is scheduled for 5 rounds pending TKO or knockout. And it is for the CBL Women's Championship. In the red corner, in the pink, purple, and white, and fighting out of Hands Gym at 6'3" tall, boasting a prolific record of 10 wins, 8 losses. She is currently the Grid Games gold medalist. Ladies and gentlemen, Laurie Sweet Cheeks Atrevida. And her opponent in the blue corner, wearing the blue and white at 5'8" tall, a record of 10-10. She is the most decorated digital boxer in history, and currently the CBL Women's Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Illy La Flaca Monzon. Ladies, let's get it done.
Let's get it done. Damn right. Man, I'm so looking forward to this match. This is gonna be mwah, chef's kiss.
Known as a tactician, Laurie Atrevida adjusts to everything her opponents put at her. Up against a very, very tough opponent, current champion, and Illy Monzon.
All right, most definitely. And I also want to shout out for our sponsors tonight will be Grid Games. If you feel like you have what it takes to get the gold medal, make sure y'all check them out. As in next month, they will be doing the qualifying for boxing, if I'm not mistaken. And we also got Smokers Fusion for all your drug activist activities. Make sure you check out Smokers Fusion. And then Fightality as well. If you want to become a boxer, this is the first time seeing boxing match and you're interested in becoming a boxer, make sure you reach out to anybody here at Cryptic that's a boxer or go to Fightality HQ. But honestly, I think whenever these two ready up here, then we can get it going. And also shout out to MTFB Radio. Music to fly by, music to fight by radio. That's some pretty good music.
Laurie asking to have the HUDs removed.
Right.
Oh, someone asked, how can the most decorated boxer not have a positive record? Simple. She won the matches when she was fighting for championships. There you go. Simple as.
Jesus, Ludi, you didn't have to say it like that, man.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Am I wrong?
She's also been decorated on other fighting systems.
True,
Pro,
true.
I believe, is the one that everybody was on before this one, the Fightality system.
Yep.
Both fighters have readied up.
Alright, this is going to be good. Hehe.
And the women's championship bout is underway. Not the first time these two have fought each other at all.
Oh, that's a little bit orthodox here. Unorthodox for Laurie going in for a clutch in the first 10 seconds.
You almost
Well,
ever.
very quickly, Illy is known to come out of the gate swinging. So I believe that was probably part of her game plan, is to control the pace very early on.
Looks like they went over to the northwest corner there and throw some pretty good hits with each other. And looks like they're backing out, kind of sizing each other back up there. Sugging it out again.
And connections all over the place as Illy Monzon letting Laurie know, this is my belt and you're going to have to take it from me if you want it.
Oh, it's definitely her championship battle, that's for sure. She won it fair and square, and now she has to defend it against Laurie. That could be 16.
All right, most definitely. And it looks like the judges got it scored with a minute and 40 seconds left. That is 10-10. Definitely going to be a lot of strategic swinging there. Look over here sitting there swinging in the southeast.
Yeah, a couple of blocks there and then a huge reaction by the champ.
Nicely dodged. Nicely dodged.
Straight to the head of Sweet Jakes Atrevida, who is now on the chase, left and right, absorbed nicely.
Hey, somebody just said you got mean vocal cords there, Mike.
I think they said, "Rest in peace, my vocal cords." I can go all night, baby. So
All right,
stupid.
most of it. It looks like they're going in and out with each other there. Hey, I'll tell you what. Hey, Mars is he's one of a kind, man. Tweet Science Magazine, Mars. And then also want to do a shout out here during this fight. Happy
Big
birthday,
left
Tiptoe.
hook by Atrevida, making her presence known in the center of the ring. Illy takes chase
Oh yeah, most
with a
definitely.
left hand of her own. So sorry, Jackie, it's happening right now. Right hand, very, very quickly by Atrevida, and Illy Monzon trying to end it. Laurie
10
says
seconds.
no, not yet.
Oh, watch out for that late hit. Watch out.
Block was on. Yes, round. Wow.
Also, want to do a shout out to Tiptoe Kiori from the Hadonis tribe. Happy birthday out there to Tiptoe, and hope you have many more, and hope it is a really good birthday.
Now let's sing. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm in.
Oh,
No,
I
we're
can't do
not.
that during the match, man.
No,
Come
we
on,
can't.
what are you thinking, Ludi? God.
God.
Hey, I mean, Mike may be willing to sing it after this. You know, he done it before. He done it for Kyle, right? Category 5.
I was just kidding.
Anyways, going in round 2, Laurie up 10-9. What is Laurie going to be able to do? Can she keep the lead up, or is Illy going to want to toe-to-toe slug it out with her?
Now, one thing we do know about Laurie Atrevida is she adapts. She adapts to her opponent and what's being thrown at her and does it better than anyone else in the business. She's doing so right now and taking the attack straight to Illy. Before the back off happens, trying to save some of that stamina.
I'll be honest with you. Whenever you come down to a fight, right, what is like a cardio workout, right? I've heard people even took chin held by taking a brick and smashing it across their chin.
Yeah, I don't think that's the cardio workout you're talking. No, I don't.
My cardio workout's going from those doors back there down the ramp into, into the ring. And the clinch is on in the northwest corner. As Atrevida looks to control the pace. Illy backs off all the way to the other side of the ring, and the footwork is on full display. But they're not dancing as there's a big left and right hand from Atrevida. Taking the fight straight to Illy Monzon, says, I want the belt.
Well, to be fair,
Just to
both
go
these
for her
fighters have-
first.
yeah, they both held belts in other leagues as well, so they're just trying to rack up more belts under, under their stat cards and stuff, for sure. Looks like they're going into the north corner there, center slugging it out. Usually these two definitely
big stumble
slug.
by Monzon,
Yeah.
who took it to the back of the head.
And all honestly, looks like Laurie's chasing her down a little bit, and Laurie came back off. I could use a lot of stamina. You definitely want to check it.
And the clinch is on once again to control the pace.
Most definitely, most definitely.
And the push-off, Atrevida. Answered very, very quickly by Illy Monzon, who takes the connection into the northwest corner. And yet another clinch. Long way to go.
This other center going back and forth again. I'll tell you, they have slugged it out a lot. Reminds you
Yes.
thinking of the last match. There's a lot of slugging going on. And all honestly, think about it. With these fights here, I'm telling you, whenever it comes to professional fighting and learning on a professional setting, anything can really go into it. But it's all about the training work, right? And all honestly, I don't really have a training report between these two or where they've been training at or anything like that. But looks like we're going in the end of round 2. Watch out for the late hit. There we go. Oh, it's not, bro. Whenever it has that countdown, it's like you get nervous. He's like, "Oh my god, they're going to hit each other." So I have to go get DQ'd.
Nah, they're way too disciplined for that. They know they are way too professional to do little cheap shots like that.
Well, after round number 2, it is scored at 20-18 in favor of Atrevida.
Right, and I'll be honest, right? I know we're kind of going from round to round here. You know, during the break from November to now, I've actually tried golfing. Yeah.
You did
Actually,
it.
yeah, I did. Okay, I tried. I was going to do it for the grid games, and I tried it, right? And and I tried again, and it just didn't work in my favor. You know, I couldn't get past the first hole.
I don't doubt it, man.
Go back into the north corner. It's not that's their favorite spot. They keep going to the north corner, slugging it out a little bit. Illy's coming out. Laurie leading 30-28 against Illy. 2 minutes,
That
38
aggressive
seconds left.
nature of Illy Monzon taking the fight straight to Laurie Atrevida at the opening of the round when she comes out of that blue corner. I could definitely see why the action happens up there in the early going of the round before the footwork takes hold.
All right, most definitely. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we have the Legends bout next as well. Make sure you stick around for that.
Huge combinations on the east side. Both of them making their presence known. Moving through the halfway point of the bout. Massive left and right hands are finding their mark on Laurie Atrevida. Illy Monzon dealing devastation. Finds it, the clinch and the push-off. And back to action we go as Illy Monzon is looking to tally some more points up before that bell rings.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, that they're definitely going a lot of slugging. I'm surprised one of them ain't even dropped yet. I mean, you got hits off that landing. I mean, you can only take but so much.
Blocked very, very well by Laurie Atrevida, that onslaught by Illy Monzon.
I mean, no, honestly, Mike, does this motivate you to become a boxer?
No, it doesn't. I don't know why you would say that. Of course it doesn't.
Looney. Anyways, they're going back to the west side, sitting there swinging again. And in all honesty, you can tell that there's definitely a lot of footwork here going on as Illy is getting away from Laurie. But Laurie does not let her walk away, running her down, getting her to clinch. I mean, woo. Sizing each other up again. It's a lot of sizing up, but hey, that's probably a good thing, you know?
Well, looking for that opening, they both know this is a 5-round fight. You gotta keep something in the tank for later in the event that you do make it that far. And with these two, that is not uncommon at all.
And that's the thing is,
on. Illy Monzon not holding back. Atrevida answering the call, making their way to the northeast corner. Round. Whoa, that was close. That was very close. Very good round.
Oh, board, please do not explode. Hey, in all honesty, whenever you have a big crowd like we do tonight, and pretty much any crowd, right? Doesn't matter about the number. But whenever you're a fighter, and this is a fun fact, by the way, as a fighter, you pretty much have to get used to lag fights and non-lag fights, right? It's honestly, I've seen people train and they will stress out by where their sparring is just to see how they can handle through a lot of people and stuff like that. And all honesty, again, ladies and gentlemen, this takes a lot from the fighters trying to be strategic, trying to make sure that they get really good hits in. And we're going into round 4 with the scoring of 20.
Between the two in favor of Atrevida.
You know what I'm missing? Knockouts. They're also tactical and so well versed that, it's really tough for them to strike any knockouts here.
Well, the chase is on once again as Illy Monzon is trying to give you what you asked for. Pummeling Laurie Atrevida, who finds a way out. Clinch controls the pace.
All right, most definitely. The crowd's wanting a knockout here. They saying 4 rounds is too long. We want that
Southwest corner
knockout.
in the bird call from Laurie Atrevida. She felt that one in a big stumble, answers back quickly, left and right hand up to the northwest side. They are chasing each other back and forth, as has been the case since the first bell. And it slows down once again. Sorry about that, Jack.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Trust. So that's the thing about it, again. Where if you see a slingshot a little bit, it is something that they are fighting for. They're fighting through, some lag. They're trying to readjust themselves. Also, as you can tell, here sitting there slugging it out again, doing the combos, boom, 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 out, boom, 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 out. Hey, it could be a lot of chin health, a lot of stamina as well. You're trying to monitor us
connections and accumulating points throughout a 5-round fight.
Most definitely. Kind of going in and out there, back and forth. Punches landing all over the place.
Absolutely brutal by both fighters. In the center of the ring once again, round number 4. This is a good one.
Oh, most definitely. And that's the thing is the judges are scoring with 53 seconds left, 39-38. Laurie in the lead. So Laurie's pretty much keeping the punches above Illy, as they're going back again for another slugfest. How far are you going to slug?
Going in for the attack, and it is being absorbed and taken nicely by Sweet Cheeks Atrevida, not holding back, but definitely making Illy earn those connections.
And all honestly, again, like going in and out, back and forth. They're definitely doing it good. And the thing is, they just tied it up with judges scoring unofficial yet. It's a 38-38 with 10 seconds left in the 4th round. This is definitely going to go the distance between them two. 5 rounds. 5 rounds. What could be through their head right now?
Yeah, no kidding. You do have to ask, like you said, how much do they have in the tank? What do you think, Ludi?
Ludi, you there? We lose Ludi? Oh, good. I just got through the security piece. He needed a couple minutes. But in all honesty, though, think about it, Mike. We're going into the 5th round. The score is 38-38, which means that only a certain amount of punches landed, right? They got last round. Are they going to get aggressive and go after each other and to say, hey, you know what? Screw the rest of the round. We want the toe-to-toe. It just can go all the way. Again, this is definitely a different performance that we've seen with Laurie and Illy. Illy is a decorated fighter. Laurie is also hits like a tank. But at the same time, looks like they adapted to both. Both of them's hitting hard. Both of them is foot shuffling, right?
And you have to keep in mind, we do not do draws here. It is currently dead nuts tied going into the final round of the championship match. And in the event of a draw, we do it all over again. So you kind of have to keep that in the back of your mind as you go through this particular round again. Makes it even more tougher for both fighters, who are absolutely destroying each other right now on the south side of the ring in the 5th round, trying to end it before we go another 5. Illy Monzon, Laurie Atrevida, a fight that people have been anticipating for a very long time. Both of them extremely respected in digital boxing, and both of them are laying it on the line right now for that CBL belt. Huge chase with a right and left hand by Monzon to the back of Laurie Atrevida. Answers very quickly, absorbed nicely by Monzon as the footwork is on full display once again. Directly to the center of the ring they go, and the breakup happens, trying to control the pace. Whoa.
Well, if you look at the points as well, you also got Illy up in points right now. Can Laurie come back off of that? Looks like they're getting more aggressive. We could see a possibly knockdown, if not a knockout.
This
They're
would
definitely
be
gonna
a
make push.
come from behind for Illy Monzon if she does happen to take the title. Or keep the title. Sorry.
Must have this is-
Extremely well deserved if it does happen that way. Also, on the flip side of that coin, if Laurie Atrevida manages to squeeze out this belt, it would be definitely a fight to talk about for a very, very long time. Incredible.
Must have Eric Center slugging out. 40 seconds left. Are they going to go toe to toe to the end? Is somebody going to get knocked down? One knockdown can change this whole fight with 33 seconds left in the 5th round. Illy up and score 48-47 against Laurie. Man, I can't really tell who's
hand trying to answer as the push out happened. Laurie Atrevida not getting clinched easily.
Yeah, I don't even know who swung the most and landed the most in this round, to be honest.
Not a clue.
They both was hitting hard.
This is why I don't judge, Jackie. Another right and left hand on the south side, and Atrevida is down. Atrevida is down, looking up at the lights at the end. The end of round number 5. Can she answer the call to that one? Whoa!
That was definitely a good fight. I'm going to try to make my way. We definitely need to get this interview here.
Absolutely incredible. Illy Monzon retains the belt. It all happened extremely fast right there at the end. Huge match between these two. Jackie, I turn it to you.
Oh, sorry about that. Ladies, in all honesty, this was a very, very big fight between y'all two. Walk us through the fight, Laurie, if you don't mind. We'll start with you first. Laurie, you came in, you fought Illy numerous of times as well. And in all honesty, like y'all went 5 rounds. Right there at the minute, it looked like that you was coming back for a lead. But was it what was going through your mind at that point, if you don't mind? All good. And Laurie says, I knew it was dead even early. Right. Well, you definitely gave a definitely good fight tonight against Illy. If you sorry about that, land a few punches close to the end of 2 and flip the round. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off or top of my apologies. All right. So, all right. Now, just ask Illy and Topper there. Illy, can you walk us through the fight? Yeah, she's playing her saxophone. Yeah. Oh, good. Well, to be fair, hey, she's playing the saxophone. It's or not. So, in all honesty, we do appreciate y'all two coming out to fight tonight. It was a really good fight in front of everybody here, and we definitely look to see y'all again in the future to do some more fights. And awesome again, and looking forward to more. So, we definitely see y'all back in the locker room there.